Brakes and Sons sponsor Drop the Puck.
Welcome to the Drop the Puck Highlight Show, aiming to bring you all the latest from around the NIHL North one morally. We start from the weekend of the 11th and 12th, where the Solway Sharks were away on a double-header back-to-back. On Saturday night they faced the Deeside Dragons, and then Sunday made the short trip over to the Widnes Wild. The Solway Tide had travelled down to face Deeside Dragons the night before, and then surprisingly had returned home to then make the trip down Sunday to face the Widnes Wild. Could the bus legs play into it, or will the old banana skin of the Widnes Wild be the downfall of the Solway Sharks? Widnes were looking to redeem themselves after the last outing, and it was all to play for. Coverage for this one is brought to you by Drop the Puck.
I swear one of the times I last saw Bez play up front, didn't he get a hat-trick? Or
He was close
goals?
to it, yeah. And we're away, and just like that, it's Solway in possession, but immediately Corson Heron looking to gain control of that. They've turned it back around, he's picked it up, Corson Heron inside. Decides he's going to dump that round, he's going to be chased in by Barlow. Ruddock gets over, keeps the play alive at the moment. Solway desperately trying to sweep it out with Kerr. Beattie now comes in on the play. Barlow and Beattie on those boards, chipping away. Back to Corson Heron in the corner. Widnes come out showing the teeth early, but it's going to be Kerr who picks that up with Hare. Kerr to Hare, and they look to break away. And immediately Murray's round his man. Called into action is Finney. Ross Murray looking for that high breakaway, and that was another thing that we saw from Solway, Gary, last time they were here, that high man.
Yeah, Finney's going to keep his head on a swivel in this one, I think.
Loose pass goes awry, and that's what I was on about, was he chases that one up. Do the basics, do them well. One of your basics, Dean, you'll guarantee to say this as a coach. Look where you're passing and make sure it gets to its intended target.
Oh, do you know what? You work so hard to get the puck. You don't really want to give away the 50-50s. You know, that puck retention is so important.
Hyde with the puck on the half boards, got it to Jackson at the point, takes a shot, easy shot for Hepburn. And Hopkins did put his stick in there, but immediately apologises. That's going to be blown dead. But early on, we'll see in the replay here now, Jackson just tees that one up here at the point, lets it go, not too much on it, possibly looking for the spill up though.
Yeah, just getting it on net, seeing if there's someone there to pick up the loose change.
Well, how many times have I said that they always seem to come out the blocks a little bit slow? It's been costing them lately. Maybe there's a change.
Well, do you know what? I think these set plays are going to be important for Widnes tonight as well.
Hopkins reads that one well, goes to put it out front. Gilbert sends it over. Hyde's going to be there to send it back in. And Widnes get the first real opportunity of the game.
They're causing problems, aren't they?
Hyde taken off the play by Bentham, turned up ice. And here comes Henderson. Henderson looks to send it forward. Solway now setting up in the corner. Pursued, Williamson chases his man round. Puck sails right through the neutral zone, through the ice. Gapper taking off the puck as Gilbert turns it back around. Hopkinson has to think quick as Gapper comes in on him. Williamson with the puck, trying to get it across. Henderson cuts it out on his skates. Jackson has to move quickly. Gives it up to Danskin in the middle. Danskin decides to dump that in, going to go for a quick change. Williamson looks up ice, gets it to Edwards. Edwards pulled that down, but he pulls it down his own zone. He's turned it over. McBean feeds it through, shot on early, and that's a great effort from Hamill.
Yeah, just seen the Sharks step up a little bit.
Well, we know what Joe's shots are like.
Yeah, so maybe that's been looked at. A training Harper, though, is your D-man back there. And Isaac Hughes is as well. So Bez Hughes is out there.
He's dropped back in today.
He has, yeah.
Forward before.
Shot in from Greaves, comes off the leg pads of Kerr. So interestingly, Hughes now, stepping back. We saw him last time playing forward. Out front, great work. Greaves tying up his man. And there's his, that's where you can see what the plan is there. Greaves to act as the screening man. And he is difficult to move out the way, Joe Greaves, once he anchors himself in. Lovely play, but there's that slick swag you were talking about, Steve. The little no pass from Hamill onto McBean. As Coulter looks to gain control of this one. Coulter, the player head coach here at the Wild. Lovely play to Edwards. Edwards gets round his man. Reece Edwards back at it again. Reece Edwards has got it.
What a goal, Reece Edwards.
Well, Hepburn's going to want that one back. Yeah. Steve, what is that goal?
Right, so he drags it, just gets it through. The only play left was to dive and get his stick to it, and boy, did he do it.
Wow!
What a goal!
Interesting result there. So it's now Widnes Wild 1, Solway Sharks 0.
And I tell you, I didn't have that down. Hepburn didn't have that down. I don't even think Edwards had that down. With 15:46 remaining in third, we go face-off, right-hand side of Finney's net, taken quickly by the Wild. Gapper drives Murray into the boards hard. Jack Murray is hard, goes to work, trying to pull that puck back. Henderson again, the no-look pass. This time it's Scott to Connor. Connor Henderson sent round. Gilbert looks up ice, has got ice in front of him. Bentham found the pass to Hopkins. Hopkins looks to send it back. And now Bentham has to get his legs going. Sent back once more. Apologies, that was Danskin. So Danskin again, Danskin and Bentham, you D for the Solway Sharks at the moment. Danskin looking for support. You've got Hyde on the forecheck, gets it off the half boards. Henderson forced to drop back and get in on this play.
Do you know what, guys? The Widnes Wild have just got to put...
Shot in from Gapper, saved and turned out.
They've just got to put the Sharks off their rhythm. Their normal tape-to-tape passing's been excellent, but today, so far, the Wild seem to be getting in the way.
Yeah. And what a move that was. Harper's chased his own dump in, kept the play alive, quick change around the back for the Wild, and now the Sharks find themselves in their own zone with fresh legs in front of them. Do you know what? This is a completely chalk and cheese Widnes from the last game. Henderson takes a shot, comes off the leg pad to Hughes.
Maybe they're looking at this, Ben, like the result of the last game was a bit of an embarrassment. Maybe they don't want to go that way again.
Shots. Tonar takes the shot in the back of the net, right out in front. And just like that, Gapper gets him back. We'll see it again.
Yeah, again, you can't write anyone off, can you?
Tonar skates in there.
Yeah, bit of time and space again. Probably the key there is the keeper was screened. There was a guy there causing a lot of problems. Low and hard shot, and it's in the back of the net.
So 14-13 remaining in this first period. It's Widnes Wild 1, Solway Sharks 1.
And it's 10 minutes remains in this first period. Face off right hand side of the YKK Widnes Wild net. And Sharks win that draw as they look to get going with Hare in the opposite corner. Leaves it for Ross Murray. Ross Murray sends it back in. Bez Hughes is going to get there first. Turns it back around. Coulter now in on the play. Gives that puck up cheaply though. Hare ridden off by Harper. And again, that's the other thing that we didn't really see the Widnes defence doing in the last game, was getting in the face of the Solway attackers. And we know Harper will do that all day. He's an agitator. He loves it. Murray. Coulter goes to work on him. They've managed to dig that out. Coulter, time to pass, lovely to Greaves. Greaves slams on, lets Tonar take the boards, takes a bit of Greaves with him. Greaves and Tonar, we're going to go! Greaves and Tonar have gone! Well, it's battle of the heavyweights. Tonar's not going to want to go down without a fight. The shirt over the head, Greaves has got him, down goes Tonar, Greaves throws it a couple after. That'll be stopped. Murray is not happy about that. Greaves and Tonar not finished. Struan right in the face, he's happy with that. He's taking the player off the ice. Greaves happy with the good tilt and the win. Literally burst out of nothing, that one. Right, okay, the referee's happy with that to run the clock down a little bit. However, there was some grumbles there about possession.
Yeah, do you know what? They're not going to be happy because like Solway had 100% of the puck possession there. Now it's a 50-50, yeah, in their zone. So you can get the frustration.
Well, face-off gets the action back underway. Coulter drives his man into the board there, trying to come out with the puck. Gapper holds it up well, clears it all the way down. Widnes now forced to retreat and chase up. Ruddick gets back, looks up ice, looking to set something up. You look, it's going to be Coulter, Barlow and Edwards are your main forwards for this one. And Corson Heron. So there's Corson Heron, just aids it on, knocked it in blindly, and gives the puck away.
Yeah, they just need to settle down the Wild with the breakout.
They had really good flow. Don't let the little interruption there really throw you off. Barlow picks it up to Coulter. Coulter gains his own, gets round one, gets round two. Couldn't finish it off. Tried to put the post stamp on it. Barlow gets that one back under pressure from Murray. Murray it sends it round Barlow. looking for Edwards behind the net. Coulter comes in to assist. Back to Hughes. Bez Hughes now in. Ross Murray looks to clear it out for the Sharks. Plays off the half boards. Does. 40 seconds left on the power play. 1:47 in the period. There's Britton. Line change for the Wild. Gilbert manages to find Hyde. Hyde's got support. He's got Barlow at the point. Drops it to Barlow. Barlow back to Hyde. They did this the other week. They work it well. They come up the half boards and send it back. So this time Hyde decided to go the other way to Gilbert. Gilbert to Britton on the blue. Back to Gilbert on the half boards. Working round well again. Hyde quarterback in this play. They've got out to Britton. He takes a shot through traffic. You can see all they were doing there. Collapsing in around the net and putting that visor on. Hepburn. Hyde comes out with that. Final seconds there. That's the trapdoor open. Beatty back on. 5-on-5.
Oh, just
power play goes awry.
Yeah, that power play then worked really well.
Final minute though of the period. Wholesale change. There's a PK in power play units. Sort themselves out back to regular play. In the corner we go. Henderson tries to dig it out. Again, that man Gilbert is... Mike Gilbert is on fire today, but it's Hopkins is through. Andy Hopkins with a chance at the end of the first. Couldn't quite get it where he wanted it. Well, it was Gilbert who came in for the second shot. It's frozen up. 31 seconds, 0.9.
A lot better. Yeah,
Hopkins couldn't control it.
He went onto his backhand to maybe chip it up into the top there. Just lost control.
Well, 18:05 remains in this game. For this period, it's going to be face-off left-hand side of Finney. Barlow and Horn going for the draw. Barlow drops it back to Ruddock. Ruddock sends it round for Gilbert. Gilbert remains on ice. Lovely pass through to Barlow, who's wide open, but immediately it's turned around by Kerr. There comes Horn. It's a bit of a 2-on-2. Takes the shot, Gordon Horn. Finney has to get back up after making the initial save. Does so like lightning. And now Harper for the Wild. Will Harper jinx and manages to create himself a little space, throws it out the zone. He dives forward, and Harper's this interesting defender. It's hard to describe. He sometimes forgets he's a defender, but it's also having the ability to have an attacking defenseman like that.
Someone who can carry the puck like that and pick up speed and create them openings. That's very effective.
Yeah, Steve, obviously referred to as a two-way defender. Obviously, you can go forward and back.
Yeah,
and it's interesting because I don't think Widnes have really ever had that.
No, well,
Hughes, questionably.
Yeah, they tend to have stay-at-home defensemen, don't they?
Yeah. And that's sometimes inviting pressure on, which is what the Sharks want, because that's where they do their work. They build that pressure up like a pressure cooker till it pops. However, having this sort of new flexible defenseman seems to be working for the Wild at the moment. As Britton now in the corner for the Wild, sent it back around for Corson Heron, who looked to go out in front quickly. The loose puck off the back of the net has given it over to Scott Henderson. It's off the back outside of one of the Sharks players. Well, it's Kerr read that one well, dives in front of the shot of Corson Heron. Wild recycle the puck, look to go again with Coulter. Coulter gets round his man in the form of Connor Henderson. Coulter drops it back to Scott Henderson. Wrong team, Joey. And here come the Solway side. Big hit from Williamson on Gapper. Shot in, Finney answers the question asked of him. Jackson just tries to slow it down. A little bit of a loose puck. Again, this pressure from Solway as Henderson takes the shot in the high slot. However, 11:50, second period. Power play now in favour of the YKK Widnes Wild. Looking to get something out of this man advantage as Hughes picks it up, puts it in, and he comes off the post.
Yeah.
Beautiful play. Hyde sends it on the half boards as they start looking to cycle this puck round. Gilbert. Backdoor shot in, sent it through again, it just missed. And this high energy, high tempo Widnes Wild have come to play today. Britton to Gilbert again, working this round well. Behind the net. Posted up in the office, gets the support. Gilbert has to think quick to try and clear it out. Solway and do so. And it's going to be a break with his Hair. Kieran Hair looks to skate one-on-one. Hair, big save by Finney, stands tall. Gilbert wants a quick up, 1:06 left on the power play. Manages to find the Manning, Hughes, Gilbert back on the corner, sends it in, deflected off a stick. Britton recovers that. Over to Greaves. Greaves sends it back to Britton. They pull the wild players out the zone. Gilbert again creeps in. Hyde behind the play. Ruddock puts it down, and it's in! And it's a tip in from out in front from Corson Heron. Well, let's see that again.
So back to the point there, Callum. He had a good shot earlier on. I think it's a quick wrist shot. Corson Heron just changed direction.
Well, surprise, surprise here at Planetised Widnes. It's now Widnes Wild 2. Solway Sharks 1.
Face off gets us back underway. It's going to be Beattie. Picks that one up to Tonar. Power play goal.
Thing is, are the Sharks going to start taking chances that'll open up, let themselves open up for the Wild?
Beattie right through the middle of them all. Drops it back for Hamill. Hamill to Young in the middle. Turned away by Jackson quickly. Finds Barlow. Widnes now looking for the quick up. Beattie cuts out that crucial pass from Matt Barlow there. Wild all retreat back on side. Hamill sees an option, goes down that left wing, gets around one man in the form of Coulter. Edwards flings it out in front. Now power play goal accredited to Corson Heron. As Lewis Young now for the Sharks. Plenty of space and time to take the shot. Hamill's recovered it, he's got it back to McBean. McBean to Young. Young high slot shot, and that came off the face mask of Finney. I don't think he knew about it. We'll see it again.
No.
But look at the space they've got, Steve.
Yeah, they just look at it, finds that pocket, comes in, takes a shot. Now this is what they're complaining about, and I get it. The puck was actually loose. Finney didn't know where it was, and it come out in front. So Tonar was questioning the referee. Very quick there on his decision to blow the referee. He's still having words with it now.
I appreciate, yeah, but the same, we've spoken about it before. Player safety should be pinnacle and always the main thing that they're looking for here. That rung off the underside of Finney's cage. Again.
Little mistakes are starting to happen.
But do you know what? Just going back on that play, Edwards, great shot from him. I don't think the keeper doing much about that. He come in very a lot of venom behind that shot.
So we start on the Sharks power play. Face-off was left-hand side of Finney's net. Tonar. Easy for Henderson. Henderson. Holds up. We start working this well now. Tonar. Puck escapes the zone. Working it round. Lockerbie sends it back to Tonar. We get it back to Lockerbie. Murray just mistimes that one. Henderson. And there's that man Gilbert again on the ice. Henderson to Tonar. Back to Henderson. Beautiful passing. Tonar with the shot.
Nice
Finney
shot.
gets there. And beautiful move by Hughes. Going to be chased up by that man Gilbert.
Oh, here we are. Is that in there? Oh.
Barlow knew he couldn't really touch that puck.
Yeah, smart play by Barlow there.
Now he's in on the play. Williamson as well watches Henderson come down. There's a body on from Hyde. Wild send it back. 43 seconds of this power play remain. Henderson through the middle, loses his edge. Gives the puck up to Jackson. Jackson's just going to run that clock out. Goes to Williamson. Williamson knocks it forward. Reeled in by Hyde. Hyde manages to somehow get it to Barlow, who dragged it onside. Now Tonar back the other way. Struan Tonar skating in at pace. Looking to go round his man, and he has.
Yep.
And it's Peter Gapper. Well, Gapper does a little forehand backhand to beat Finney. You'll see it again now. There, just a little forehand backhand as he drags it right in front of Finney, and it was that man Tonar set it up. But the power play goal goes in favour of the Solway Sharks. It's now YKK Widnes Wild 2, Solway Sharks 2. Still, I think Coulter will be happy going in on this one. 4:22 remains in the period, however. As again, they go to where Coulter behind the net, looking for support. Decides to play it back the other way. It's given up to Beattie. Beattie looking for that stretch pass. 10 back around. This time it's going to be Greaves who reels it in. Greaves gets it to Edwards.
Lucky.
Good effort. You'd see there Greaves calling for it back, however. The loose puck sent back And again, a little bit of puck tennis back and forth. Murray for the Wild. Decides he's going to send it round. Bentham and Greaves. A little bit of stick work going into that one. Coulter. Get it to Edwards, back door. Edwards shoots. Comes off Hepburn's chest. Edwards again keeps the play alive. But here come the Sharks. Murray's got 3-on-1. Jack Murray. Hamill to McBean. McBean the shoot. And between Murray and Finney, they stand tall. And the second bite and the third. Jack Murray manages to clear it to Barlow. And I tell you what a difference that is from the other week. But we've got a bit of a 2-on-1 now. They get it over. Shot comes in from Edwards. Hepburn dives on it.
Yeah.
Wow, end-to-end stuff, Steve.
3-on-1 one way, 3-on-1 the opposite way. Yeah.
And that's woken the crowd back up.
Yeah, Edwards again, just focusing on getting it on the net. Does so.
Face off right hand side of Finney. Gets action back underway once more as Sharks put that puck in. Look to say more big shot and it rings off the ironwork. McBean looks to the skies, trying to chase his puck as well.
I don't think many people saw that. It was lightning quick, that
We
shot.
called Kieran Brown before Kieran the Cannon, but my, that had something on it.
There's a dent in the goal, I think.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't have liked to have put my pad behind that, put it that way. Danskin now for the Sharks.
This is where they're dangerous.
You see now with McBean, what's he got up his sleeve? Coulter staring him down, and Edwards, and they've managed to get it through to Young, but Murray's there first, sends it all the way back, down onto the net. Beautiful play by the Wild defenseman. Greaves, through the legs of Greaves, it's played to Young. Young's got Harper to beat. Harper, again, there's that disruptive defensive play, and immediately he jumps back into that, wanting to go forward with the puck. Bentham couldn't clear it, shot sent in. Edwards is going to get the rebound though. Just one-handed off the puck by Danskin. Hamill gets it over to McBean. McBean, Young, Hamill all skating forward. Great defensive play there by Hughes. Edwards helps her out as well. Comes out with Edwards. Coulter has to think quick, couldn't get round Kerr.
That would have been a nice move.
Great opportunity. And now Kerr looks up ice, trying
Quick
to find
up.
his high man in Hamill. Hamill's going to get there, icing waved off. Jackson holds Hamill up. Hughes comes into the play, rings it round for his other defenseman in the form of... It was Edwards, in fact. Edwards has sent it up. Greaves is going to try and get there. Kerr does so, no whistle. End to end again we go. Ross Murray through the neutral zone. Murray looking to go all the way. Loose puck. Both teams very cautious about this. Both teams, if they wanted, could take it up another gear, but they just seem to be happy cruising at the moment where they are. Neither team putting too much on. The Wild fans trying to get behind their side. Puck comes all the way down once more to the Shark zone where Barlow's going to hold that up. Barlow held up by Beattie this time. In comes Tonar to support. Beautiful stick check there by Britton. Tonar sent down the other wing now this time. Williamson. Good shot in from Struan. On the pad to Finney.
Yeah, not a lot on there. Just take the shot from a tight angle.
Well, you're better to have a go at something than nothing. And we see it there. Struan again. Looking for another goal.
Good puck protection. Yeah, we talked about lucky bounces or lucky bounce there to create a 2-on-0, but then a lucky Beattie coming over to get the stick in there. So, don't know how to call this at the moment. Could go anyway.
Next goal is crucial. I know how generic that sounds, but it really is.
Did somebody say lucky bouncer?
Don't start you. McBean. Back inside Lockerbie. Well, that was a beautifully worked goal between McBean and Lockerbie. Let's see it again. And this is what the Sharks can do, Steve.
Yeah, just takes it down. I think there was just a turnover just before that. Very clinical, like we know. Down over to, was it McBean that put it in the back of the net?
Lockerbie on the back door, but it came from McBean.
McBean to Lockerbie, yeah.
And that line has been looking dangerous. Lockerbie, McBean and Young, they're back out on the ice now.
And this is the first time that the Sharks have led the game, is that right?
It is, yes.
Yep.
So 15-17 in the third period. It's YKK Widnes Wild 2, Solway Sharks 3. And it's the number 1 line for Widnes out now in the form of Edwards, Coulter and Greaves. Edwards takes a shot, Coulter with the rebound, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, Joey Coulter and Reece Edwards got the answers.
Yeah, do you know what? If you go to net, good things happen. Edwards takes a low, hard shot. It comes out for the rebound, and Coulter's there to score on his old team.
And as quick as you like, it's now Widnes Wild 3, Solway Sharks 3.
Well, that lead didn't last very long, did it? How many seconds was that?
With pretty much 2 minutes on the board, both assessed to Harper and to Hare. They're going to go for coincidental minors. Widnes trying to clear the puck.
Oh,
so it's misconduct penalty, 2 minutes. Yep. Wild looking to gain control again with Hyde. And it is a misconduct penalty they're both going for. Interesting. But I'll tell you what now, see, this is where Sharks are dangerous, because now they've got open ice, plenty of space, all those pockets. And this is where those set plays can make crucial. But Hyde has managed to get the puck down. Gilbert tries to put it towards net. Too little, too late. And here come the Sharks with Gapper. Gapper streaks forward in that black and blue. Can he get around Williamson? Puts it on and it's in!
Scored, yeah.
Peter Gapper makes it pay.
Just again, something from nothing there. You just see him starting to put the Jets on. He likes that move when he put protection, comes in on the near side. Just manages to squeak it in. I think then he'd probably want that one back.
Yeah, an easy goal, so
yeah.
With a 13:23 remaining in the third period, it's now Widnes Wild 3, Solway Sharks 4.
Gapper will be happy to put the Sharks' nose out in front again. Coulter goes in for the draw with McBean. McBean plays it back to Beattie. McBean on the puck. Chased down by Barlow. Young. Skates it forward, gets around Coulter. They get it over to 3-man setup with Danskin playing the defenseman. Working that puck around well. Coulter follows McBean. McBean, lovely little turn move, creates himself some space, gets it to Danskin at the point. Danskin as Barlow comes down on him. Under pressure. Wild trying to get a stick in there. That's going to go to Rudder because he falls behind the net. 10 seconds left on the penalties. Coulter passed through to Barlow. Coulter tried to get it back, but Young slams the door shut. Trap door's open, back to 5-on-5, and immediately both players come back into the play. Hare goes to his bench, as does Harper. Gilbert's on the ice. Gapper's back out on the ice. Sharks in possession behind their own net. And now game management, the key for Solway here. Great pass through the middle to Scott Henderson. Henderson shoots. Well, it came off Finn. He spilt up, fallen to Lockerbie. And just like that, the Sharks have opened the game up to 2.
Yeah, totally brilliant pass to open up the pocket there, straight through the 2D. Finney gets his hands on the first one, but the rebound's there for him. Lockerbie was it to put it in the back of the net.
So it's now Widnes Wild 3, Solway Sharks 5.
And again, Coulter in the centre position on the dot, tried to snap it back to Greaves. Coulter's got it over to Edwards. Edwards takes the shot. It's come off the shoulder of Hepburn. Jackson called into action quickly as Gapper just calmly eases it around him. However, it's not gone all the way. Edwards calmly sends it back time, slipping through the fingers of the Widnes Wild here. Don't get me wrong, from the scoreline we saw last time, 5-3 is a hell of an improvement. But could you imagine if they could get something out of this, a point even? Gapper and Henderson takes the shot, come off the leg pad to Finney again. Greaves is there first. Big slap pass, tries to clear it, he's giving it up. However, and that's going to be the nail in the coffin, surely. And it's from Rich Bentham. We'll see it again. Yeah,
intercepts it. This puck's coming out. Guy's leaving the zone, but he intercepts it quite well, falls on him. Low and hard. I think they found maybe that's where the area is. to score and finish because it's been quite solid tonight.
And a timeout is called by the Widnes Wild.
So it's now Widnes Wild 3, Solway Sharks 6.
It's good, you know.
Well, the face-off goes away the Sharks, and Young looking to try and clear that pass out. Williamson giving him all sorts of trouble on the far side. And that's Gilbert again in on the action with Hamill as we approach the final 2 minutes now. Inside the final 2 minutes. Wild desperately looking for a goal for more of their dignity and pride, and a point to prove about the work they've put in. Gilbert tries to get it over to Hopkins. Hopkins ends up pushing it forward.
Oh, a little bit of afters on the boards
The
there.
referee possibly should have called something there.
Well, Gapper's picked the puck up. Gapper looks to go high on blocker side. Another shot in, can't clear it. Barlow steps up, managed to get another shot on the Sharks. And again, Henderson, and he's put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, a bit of panic in there behind the net. You know, Ruddick just panics with the puck. He plays the puck right inside of his own net, literally gifts it. And who's that? Number 89.
It's Scott Henderson again.
Scott Henderson there, just, he's not going to miss them right on the plate.
Well, 1 minute 13 remains in the game, and it's the YKK Widnes Wild 3, Solway Sharks 7. And here's how the rest of the results played out for that weekend. Solway beating Dragons 7-3 on the Saturday, and then Sunday beating Wild 7-3 as well. The big standout one there, though, is the Solihull Barons beating the Whitley Warriors 5-4. So fast forward 7 days to a week later, the weekend of the 18th and 19th, and it starts on the Saturday night with a bang with that Northwest derby of the Deeside Dragons against the Widnes Wild. Then Solway take on Nottingham Lions as well. Sunday saw the Blackburn Hawks having their crack at the champions, and Deeside faced Solihull, and the Sheffield Scimitars had the Widnes Wild in town. Saturday night saw the Solway Sharks in action against the Nottingham Lions. Solway seem to be running away with the league at the moment, and Nottingham are out with a point to prove. Coverage for this one is brought to you by Sharks TV's own Andy Glenn and Owen Blackstock.
BT's behind his own goal, right behind Callum Hetman. It is Callum and goals, isn't it? Yes.
It is Andy. Grant Scott backing up.
Dumped in just over the red line from Danskin, and the Lions will pick that up behind their own goal line. Plays it around the boards, but no really any strength in it as such. Gapper has it. He plays it into Craig. Andy Craig in the board, he's muscled out. Comes to Toner. Toner coming into the high slot. Plays a little pass. Comes to Scott Henderson. Henderson over the far side. Danskin back to Toner. Gapper. Henderson. Shot comes in. It's loose. And saved well by Sheldon. Sharks have it through Craig behind the goal. Plays it over the far side. It looks like Gapper. Craig. Back out to the blue line. Move inside. Oh, just loose in front and covered up well by Sheldon.
Nice move there by Danskin, skating in for the point.
Loose them through the middle. Coming over to the right hand side. So the Sharks make a change in the fly. Just a couple of players. Tries to get it out, but it's kept in well by Bentham. And here's Murray. He's got nobody up there really to help him. Sharks pretty slow getting into support as that's played round the boards by Connolly. Bit more set up now. Shot coming in. It's loose. Saved and loose. And it's going to come out again. And Connolly just now, just in front of his own goal just now. He takes a turn and goes behind his goal, plays it back towards Bentham. Bentham plays it over far side. Dangerous pass, and that's intercepted. The Lions have a shot. First shot on target for the Lions, and it's saved easily by Hepburn. Here's Connor Henderson. Loose in front, chance.
Goal!
McBean.
Yeah, great wee finish there.
Puck just came loose, there was no real momentum, he had to generate all the pace on it himself. Lovely little drag back, backhanded, kind of back of the stick.
I think he played it through his legs
actually.
Flicked it in through his legs, and nice finish. Nottingham just showing that they can be a wee bit dangerous there though. The shot at the other end, it's Daniel Martin. Like we said after the first shot, Nottingham have had another wee look there, and Callum's had to make another good save. You know, they're not going to go away, that's for sure.
It's Houston again. He's in the corner. He's challenged hard on the boards. Craig's in there to help him. Toner has possession just now. He kind of walks along the blue, plays it back in at loose. Houston, he's got a way to shoot. Pad save twice. Kicked away there by Sheldon. Behind the goal just now. Danskin looking for the puck, but take a shot at the near side and covered up. And we'll have a face-off as the Sharks come forward again through McBean. Beats a man, plays over the far side, plays a nice pass back. Bentham shoots it. Well, he didn't shoot it, he actually passed it in the direction of Cammy Hamill coming in, and he just couldn't quite control. Hamill's got it now, dispossessed, wins it back. McBean, Hamill goes down, McBean comes in. Hamill at his feet, McBean. Kerr. Down the far side to Hamill. Kerr, shot, comes off the frame of the goal. Not so much the post, just the base of it. And the Lions will come away now. And they clear the ice just now, and the Lions will set up with 5:55 left to go. In the period, we'll see if the Lions can get a bit of offence going. Because it has been very one-sided in terms of possession. The scoreline's still tight though. And the Lions do make a little bit of a move. And they've gained the zone after 30 seconds of penalty. And the Sharks go in there to try and retrieve the puck. They do. And it's kept him well. Chance for the shot. Good pass. Chance here. Goal. No.
No. It was well saved by Hepburn. And
face off. Sharks won it. Bruce Young, Connolly, Young, McBean, Connolly, McBean. Shot.
Goal! Barring in, lovely finish.
Top shelf.
Patient power play again for the Sharks. We've seen them a few times this year.
Yeah, it hit the bar right at the apex really at the top corner.
Yeah.
Sheldon, they don't know too much about it. The Lions get out of the zone, but Sharks are in control again. Through Kelbeedy, plays a nice pass out to the far side. Towards Young, he rounds his man well. Into the corner though, at the goal line, tied up a little bit. And McBean. Young makes a turn, beats his man easily, goes into the corner. Hamill's in there trying to help him. Comes off the boards and out the zone now. And Kelbeedy will pick this up in his own zone. Plays it out the zone. Direction of Hamill. The Lions defend it reasonably well and have possession just now. And they cross the red and they take a shot from the red line. Everyone sees it all the way, gets stick and pads behind it, and Peter Gappa picks up and plays a great wee pass right through the middle through Henderson. Henderson's through. Goal! And that's a boom
for
great Scotty Henderson.
Through the middle of the two defencemen, no bother, and probably gets a couple of slashes.
Yeah.
But still makes no mistake, shoots it high over Sheldon.
What a pass from Gappa though, in his own zone, saw it all the way. They only called it once, so it's Tyler that's in the box just now. He takes his helmet off and has a bit of a breather, and the Sharks go on the power play. Connolly. Pass, shot, deflected.
Oh, it's out, yeah, it was out. Murray's got to go here. Murray's going to go here, surely. Yeah, the gloves come off. It's Ross Murray. Here we go. It's number 95 for Nottingham. Murray's thrown to the ice, and it's a bit of a non-event. They're both back up, but they're going to try and split it up. Yeah. Bit of a non-event, that one, Andy. Both guys will come out at the first stoppage at just after 11 and a bit minutes.
Right, Sharks have puck in neutralised. They've gained the zone. Puck's played across the far side towards Gappa. Gappa plays it back to a point. Comes over the side to Stuart Kerr. Takes the shot.
Goal! Squeaked in.
How did that go in? I thought Sheldon had it covered.
They're moaning about, I don't know what they're moaning about.
Sheldon looked like he got a glove to it from where I was.
Yeah,
but then the light came on. Did he go through his glove?
I don't know. And well,
it's a goal.
The coin, I think, I'd maybe be a wee bit annoyed about that one being called against me, but
I'm not sure who it is. It might be Daniel Martin. can't quite see the numbers from here. I thought it looked 39, but there isn't a 39, so I'm going with 29. Daniel Martin. Anyway, Sharks on power play. Lewis Houston. Bentham. Pass. Far side coming in. Shot.
No.
The lights came on. Referees ruled it off. It's on the goal line. Everybody stopped playing because they were sure the puck
everybody thought it was
went
in. The light came on.
The light came on, and everybody stopped. But
The referee said no. The coin, I think, I'd maybe be a wee bit annoyed about that one being called against me, but
I'm not sure who it is. It might be Daniel Martin. Can't quite see the numbers from here. I thought it looked 39, but there isn't a 39, so I'm going with 29. Daniel Martin. Anyway, Sharks on power play. Lewis Houston. Bentham. Pass. Far side coming in. Shot.
no.
The lights came on. Referees ruled it off. It's on the goal line. Everybody stopped playing because they were sure the puck
everybody thought it was
went
in. The light came on.
The light came on, and everybody stopped. But
The referee said no.
Anyway, we're away again. Connolly fakes a move, coming in, shooting. It's wide. Bentham over on the far side. Back to Connolly. Shooting again. Comes off a stick of the line. Goes well wide. Murray. Back to Connolly again. Over to Bentham. Bentham back to Connolly. He's got a nice shooting lane here. Takes the shots.
Goal! It's put in.
Kieran Hare, I think.
Kieran Hare takes the plaudits. Got a touch in front, I think.
That was Ross Connolly made that brilliant, and then Kieran Hare had the reactions to put the stick down, deflect it in, and the Sharks take a 5-goal lead. And the Sharks coming forward. It's Johnny McBean. A little drop pass. Shot coming in. It's well defended ultimately. Stuart Kerr plays it down to the right. Houston, centre, little slot, missed. Johnny McBean in there, just making a nuisance of himself again. And Lions again, just hacking it anywhere. It's coming back.
It's a case of anywhere will do.
Kerr. Kerr looking like he fancies a wee bit of the action here. A little drop pass in there to Connor Henderson. Here's Kerr again. Still Stuart Kerr, brilliant play. Still Sharks have it through McBean now. Oh, lovely little move back in front. Beattie. McBean trips up over the goal.
Gapper, Gapper tripped up over the goalpost, yeah.
Here's Kel Beattie. Gapper looking for it back. Craig. Shot's still loose.
No!
There was no way that whistle should have went. Whistles went because the puck was allegedly covered up by the keeper, but you could see it clear
in 3 yards of clear ice.
It was under his feet, and the puck went in the back of the net. But it was after the whistle, to be fair.
The whistle had went. The whistle shouldn't have went.
The whistle should never have went, but it was the right decision ultimately, and the fact that the goal didn't count. But shocking. Anyway, here we go again. Again, another one at watching the GoPros, you'll see it. And that comes off the plexi, bounces in front.
That's a goal this time, Peter Gapper.
I would say justice done there.
Yeah.
And we did kind of say, Sharks, when they get one, they can get two quite quickly. The shot came in from way downtown, bounced off the plexi directly behind the goal, and bounced back over the goal bar in front. And it was Gapper, I think. Lewis Young now makes a move on the left. Goes behind the goal, circles the goal. Still Lewis Young, comes out. Toner. Danskin takes the shot. It's wide.
Squeak through it.
Toner going to try and keep that in. Does keep it in. The Lions should clear now, surely. They do, but that'll be... And here come the Lions. There's a chance. It's a goal. The Lions score. And the fans are made themselves aware. There's a good half dozen fans here. The Lions score. Trying to see what number scored there.
It was 22, I think. 28 maybe.
28 is Kieran Gibbs.
There's not been many. I think Nottingham will be lucky to get to double figures actually.
And chance here for the Sharks. It's loose in front. The Lions managed to escape. They flip the puck out the zone. Sharks bank it off the boards.
There's a slash and call coming against.
So a delayed penalty against the Lions. The Sharks move forward through McBean. Hepburn's off. Sharks still have possession. They've got 6 outfield skaters on the delayed penalty as Kel Beattie walks the blue. Everything's set up now for a 6-man attack. Lions just desperate to touch the puck up, but still the Sharks coming in. Backhanded shot.
Goal! Connor Henderson.
Coco Henderson, what a goal, sir!
Yeah, great finish, backhand through the 5-hole, I think. From up here it certainly looks it.
Yeah, cracking wee goal, Connor, on the delayed penalty. So the Sharks had the 6 outfield skaters, and that's 7-1. Just exploded the game into life a little bit more there, and the Lions come forward, they leave some space at the back. They've been very careful not to concede a barrel load, as it were. But Sharks now with Murray behind the goal. Murray coming in, plays it to Toner at the point, who walks the blue. Toner moving in, takes the shot, it's loose in front.
Goal! Scotty Henderson.
Henderson with another boom. And as we said earlier on,
when Sharks score, they tend to come in 2s and 3s.
The puck drop is here, and we're away, and the Lions win that draw. And they just force the puck into the Sharks' defensive zone with no pressure on them at all. And Connolly makes a big pass out to Rory Lockerbie in the Lions zone. Lockerbie plays a lovely little pass back in front, chance.
Oh, what a save,
from Lewis Houston. A gaping goal. The keeper came across there and made a world day.
That's, if you see one of them in the NHL, that's like save of the week, isn't it? It's
that was a cracking save from Ollie Goodman in front of Hamill. But Hamill makes the most of this, chases it in and gets a stick in the puck. Kerr takes the shot, another save coming in, another shot coming in, it just whistles wide. Kerr again, plays down into the corner. And a dangerous zone, and the Lions will pick up. The official call for the Sharks' 8th goal in the rink was Struan Toner, with an assist from Scott Henderson. Chance here.
Goal! Lewis Young.
And that's Lewis Young with his goal. Well deserved. It's a cracking game in the low slot. Got the puck in front of the keeper and finished high into the net. Cracking goal.
Good luck by Cammy Hamill as well, in behind the goals.
Yeah. Anyway, Lewis Young again, fresh after his goal down the right hand side. And battling hard for that in the corner. McBean's in there. He gets a little shove in the back for his troubles. The Lions win possession. Sharks do well, keep it in through Kerr. Here's McBean, little drop pass, fantastic. Here's chance for Lewis Young back in front.
Cammy Hamill, wonderful goal.
What a goal, sir!
Lovely play between the forward 3 there of
brilliant
McBean, of Lewis Young, and of Hamill. Wee bit of tic-tac-toe move almost, wasn't it? And
any one of the 3 of them could have finished that one, but the pass came from Lewis Young to Hamill, who finished. It couldn't really miss, to be honest, no, but it was a lovely, sexy hockey, and that's 10-1. The Lions have got a chance to clear, but they don't. This time, surely, the Lions get out, gain the Sharks zone, and the shot comes off the plexi. Grant Scott's not had anything to do yet at all. We had a wee watch of the puck there as it came close to him. Sharks coming forward. Henderson, Young rounds his man, goes into the corner behind the goal, puts in a good hit. Hamill, back to Henderson, back to Young. Great stuff here. Here's Hamill at the 1-2 off the back of the frame of the goal from Lewis Young. Makes a turn as well. Young to Hamill, back to Young. Young coming up the boards, plays a great pass out, shot comes in.
Goal! Kelsey for the point.
That's an absolute stonker of a goal.
Great goal there.
Wow.
Sharks just move it about well in the zone.
Brilliant.
Lewis Young,
the absolute architect
back and
of that
forth
goal.
behind the net. You know, he's not worried about rushing out in front and trying to get the chance. He's
patient,
waiting for the perfect line. He finds it, gets the pass to Kerr, and
the rest is
nice
history,
shot.
as they say.
Yeah, nice shot low.
Always do. We mention enough players. One of us is going to get it right somewhere along the line.
That's it.
The more difficult one, I think, is going to be for the Lions. So how will we think about that as the Sharks continue with a minute left in the power play with Andy Craig over on the far side. Comes back out to Danskin to Toner into the corner with Johnny McBean. Here's McBean coming in, Got a chance of shot, plays a little pass inside instead. There's a great chance. It's a
Goal!
goal!
The boss. The boss banks it off of somebody in front of the net and it goes in.
I think Johnny might have got the last touch on that, but
Yeah,
Johnny.
Ross points to Johnny.
Just a little pass across. Johnny got that one. So that makes it 12-1.
And we're ready for puck drop here in Blackburn Ice Arena. And it's won by Scott Henderson, who gains possession for the Sharks and plays it back towards Ross Conley. Ross Conley skates through neutral ice and finds Callum Boyd on the far side, who rounds his man. Boyd looks for his options from behind the net. Plays it back to Kerr on the point, who plays it round. Gappa has it now. Gappa fires, saved by Oldale. And Blackburn clear the zone. It'll go the length of the ice. Ison's waved off by Lutz and it's picked up by Kerr, who plays it to Boyd. Finds Henderson in neutral ice, gains the zone. Henderson lays it off to Boyd and it's a save again by Oldale. And Blackburn come forward now through Jacob Lukvich, who dumps it in and chases his pass, but it's picked off by Kerr, who fires it round the boards, but Riddick will pick it up. It's on the point. It's fired, blocked in front and goes wide. Ross Conley now for the Sharks, finds Callum Boyd. Callum Boyd looked for Gappa on the far side, but it's picked off by Mayo. Mayo is dispossessed by Callum Boyd. Slight trip on Boyd, no call on the play. Gappa has it now, coming forward, gains his own through the circle. Again, no call on the play. Gappa dumps the pass in front, but nobody picks it up. Ross Murray will pick it up for the Sharks in his own defensive zone. Murray behind his own net, skates round Callum Hepburn, skates through neutral ice, over the red, plays the pass towards Kieran here, misses it, but Murray chases it himself, misses the hit, and it's played round the boards by King. Picked up by Bentham. Murray fell to the ground and the home fans liked it, but Murray has it for the Sharks. Looks for Danskin at the point, but he misses it, can't keep it in the zone, and Bentham will pick it up now. Bentham finds Danskin. Danskin behind his own net, looks for the pass, circles Callum Hepburn, stops up behind the goal, plays it off the board towards Bentham. Bentham through centre ice, it's picked up by Cammy Hamill. Hamill gains the zone, still has the puck, rounds his man, tight angle, shoots, saved by Oldale again in the Hawks net, and it's picked up by Bentham in his defensive zone. Plays it to Danskin. Danskin looks for Bentham on the stretch pass and he's got plenty of time up this left hand side, but misses the puck. King comes away with it now for the Hawks behind his net and finds the pass to James, who plays it to Watson. Watson skates through centre ice, gains his own, round the face-off circle. Bentham does well to force him in behind the net, plays it off of Danskin's feet and it's picked up by McBean for the Sharks, but he's dispossessed by the Hawks. Watson fires, deflected in front by Bentham, and it's well wide. Danskin has it now for the Sharks. Plays it round towards Lewis Young. Lewis Young has it, he's battling hard, and he finds Jonathan McBean, comes up this left-hand side as we look. Drops the pass to Hamill, back to McBean, back to Hamill. Lovely little move from the Sharks. Goal! Cammy Hamill gives the Sharks a 1-goal lead. It's a lovely little move between Hamill and McBean, and he makes no mistake firing catcher side past Oldale into the top corner.
What a goal on there. Sharks leading 1-0 with 12:30 left in this period. Owen's been doing some commentary while we've been trying to fix the stuff here. Chance here, Gappa. Shot.
Oh, high.
Just
high
too
and
high,
over.
wasn't it?
High and over.
Sharks have had the main bulk of possession in the opening 8 minutes or so on,
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's been all Sharks and they still have it now. It's coming forward. It's just dumped in by Danskin. It's on net, so Oldale has to deal with it, but Hawks will pick it up through Mayo. Mayo finds Kay behind his own net, plays it behind the boards, and Connor Henderson will put him under pressure. Kept in the zone by Kerr, finds Henderson, who throws it in front, but Blackburn clear it. Blackburn will come forward now. It's Davis. Davis fires, it's loose. And it's tapped in, yeah. Watson puts it in there. Callum Hepburn will want that one back. He saved the initial shot. Watson was there to tidy it up.
Callum didn't really want to move once he saved it, and it's
didn't know where
loose.
it was.
A cracking goal from Blackburn Hawks there, and it's 1-1. Perhaps. Sharks win the face-off. Bentham plays off the boards just now towards Hare. Hawks playing really good hockey just now, I have to say. They're defending well. Sharks not getting their A game going at all just now. Hare gains the zone. Again defended well by Hawks.
Yeah,
Horn keeps it in.
Blackburn are working hard, disrupting any play the Sharks are trying.
Yep. At home, they're a dangerous team. Horn's got a chance here for a
3 on
3-on-2. Sharks moving forward. It is 3-on-2. Played into a dangerous zone. Again, Hawks defend well. Come away with the puck. And there's a chance here as Bentham tries another hit. Hip check anyway. Hawks have gained the zone. Little flip pass in. Hawks coming in. Just at the blue line just now. Played round the boards behind the goal. Gappa should pick that up for the Sharks over on the far side and does, and comes at a bit of pace. Gappa's gained the zone. He plays a 1-2 off the wall himself. Still Gappa. Plays it back into a great area. Chance here.
Goal! Ross the Boss Murray!
What a goal! Ross Murray.
And that all comes from Gappa picking the puck up on the far side.
A mile away from goal, and he put the burners on.
He looked so relaxed when he picked up behind his goal, and off he went.
It started over on the far side, to be honest, just a few moments ago.
Couple of big hits and clean hits, you know, it's...
Anyway, we're away again. There's Blackburn with possession in neutral ice. We'll hear what the call is here. So two minute penalties for roughing. That was what we were listening. Sorry, there was a bit of radio silence. Anyway, Sharks coming forward down the right hand side. A little moving side chance. Oh, what a save.
Yeah, great save. Oldale again.
It was Oldale from Gappa, I think. And Gappa gave him the eyes. Shot came in, and it's just a good save here. Sharks win a good possession in defence and just about gave it away there to Mayo. Big long pass coming forward. The Sharks pick it up. A little bit of movement. Here's Scotty Henderson coming in from the left-hand side, rounds the back of the net. Blackburn's got his defence in there, little pass in. Hamill shoots.
It's Gappa.
Gappa shoots and saves.
Goal!
Toner scores!
Toner, what a goal!
Bullet!
What a goal, Struan Toner.
And that's a boom!
Fantastic finish. The shot deflects off of Oldale. He makes a good save in the first shot, but there's absolutely no mistake from Toner.
Just as we were saying, this could go goals either end here, won't. Blackburn win again. Shot comes in, it's loose, just behind. Oh, a chance there for Blackburn. It's banked over as the Sharks get it out of the zone. Luke Wicks makes a move. Lewis Young gets a stick in there. He was fishing for the puck there, they were kind of lucky, and here come Blackburn again, chance into the area. Good defence there by trying to see who that was.
McBean it was.
McBean, yeah, got his stick in the right area. It's out the zone over on the far side. Blackburn challenging hard for the puck. It's the Sharks who come away with it though.
Nice
a
work
lot
by
of puck
Hamill.
through here. Chance. Backhandy shot. Must be.
Goal!
They're going to call it.
Yeah, it was given. He pointed at the net.
The net came off.
Yeah.
And the rest of the results around for the weekend played out. The good win for the Widnes Wild on the Saturday night against the Deeside Dragons. And as we just saw there, the Sharks convincing win over the Lions. Sunday saw an interesting matchup as a postponed game between the Nottingham Lions and Whitley Warriors then gave Whitley time to schedule a game against Billingham that was played out where Billingham came out victors of that one. And this is what it's done for the tables. The Solway Sharks separating themselves and giving some breathing space between them and the Whitley Warriors. Still chasing them down though is the Billingham Stars and the Solihull Barons and Widnes Wild in that very close pursuit in that top of the table. Mid-pack sees the Blackburn Hawks, Deeside Dragons all battling it out, and then Nottingham Lions and Sheffield Scimitars still picking up the rear. And finally, a look ahead towards next week's matches where we've got the Blackburn Hawks and Deeside Dragons going at it. The Widnes Wild have a double header at home as they face the Nottingham Lions on the Saturday and then the Deeside Dragons on the Sunday for another North West derby. Whitley Warriors and Billingham Stars go at it once more on Sunday, and that mid-table battle Blackburn Hawks and the Solihull Barons is going to be an interesting one. Join us next week.
Sprakes and Sons sponsor Drop the Puck.